Good morning, afternoon, or evening to everybody. You are at the right place at the right time for the right reason. Our training, of course, get excited. I am Jeline Parker, and I am your host. Happy to be your host this morning. I'm excited because I know this is going to be the training of all trainings. Why? It's the last training of the month. Wow. Let's end the month with a bang. We are ready. All right, before we start our presentations today, yes, you heard me correctly, presentations. We need to go over some of our admin, okay? So take a look at the slide. And let's get started here. Team training, because together, everyone achieves more. So let's stay together in everything that we do. Our Saturday trainings are huge, everyone, huge. We must be here at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, on time, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, on time once again, 9 a.m. Mountain Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Time, 4 p.m. in the UK, 5 p.m. in Nigeria. We also have something special. Starting this Thursday, February 4th, we're going to have Thursday trainings. For those of you who can't make it on a Saturday, definitely make it for this. And Eastern Standard Time is going to be 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. And Pacific Standard Time, 6:30 p.m. Same place, join.me, Fin Free Club 4. So invite all your Four Corners team, those who want to become part of the team. Invite them. Let's get us together. If you dialed in and cannot hear, please click the phone icon at the top of your screen. Then click call via internet or call by phone. Our team mindset training, all about phone etiquette. So much of our business is done over the phone. So it's important that phone etiquette is used. Please support the cause. That means show up. Bring excitement. I'm excited. Greet everybody. Hello, everybody. There you go. See? Got my team. Please make sure there's no other conversations going on. Eliminate noise if possible. Your phone, mute it. If you're not on your computer, mute your phone. If you're on your phone, please make sure you tell people in the background, I'm on something very important, because this is very important to me. Bring guests. Promote the call. Please make sure you share this and be early on the call so that we can introduce each other. And the moment has arrived. The absolute reason why you're here, training. Without training, you're not going to get what you got in for. All right, so without further delay, I am going to introduce some and present to others our first presenter. This is someone I can say that I've known for many, many years now. He's responsible for my being part of Four Corners. He's someone I trust when it comes to knowing the facts about this business. He has a focus of helping people, and because he's a football coach, I can tell you straight up, his ability to have fun is all there. He lets his hair down, so to speak. He's a fun-loving guy. Please give your undivided attention to a gentleman positioning himself where the money is. He no longer has an issue or in his family's life. His name, for those of you who do not know, is Coach Tracy Parker. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Get excited, get excited.
You guys. Oh, there it is. Huh? Oh, okay. I apologize, everyone. There it is? Okay, great. So, thank you. I didn't expect an introduction like that, but thank you so much, Ms. Parker. My name is Coach Tracy Parker, and I'm honored and blessed to be with you all today. Some of you may wonder why I'm the coach, and that's because I was a football player growing up. I started coaching in my early 20s, and I've never stopped. I'm part owner of a semi-pro football team, and I've had many undefeated and championship seasons. But it was not me, myself as a winner. It was the team. That's what makes our team World Vision, who is part of Team Nike, so special, because of the powerful team and winning attitude. We are, we're growing globally. That's exciting to me. But keep in mind, the reason we're growing is because of the training. So my next portion of the training for the next 15 or so minutes is your why. What is your why? Most of us live the American dream of working hard, getting a good education so we can get a job and work for someone else. As an adult, why do you work the job you have? Some of you will say to pay your bills, to take care of your families, to buy a home. I really, really, really want you to think about it. Dig deep when you think about this too. Now, why are you here? Why are you building your business? Most of us, we get into things and we don't understand why we do, what motivates us to do these things. Are you happy with your present financial situation? Are you happy with your present retirement fund? Are you tired of not being respected and paid the money you truly, truly deserve? What's your bottom line? There's 5 generic reasons. I want you to circle which number from 1 to 5 that you are. You want to get the financial literacy product at wholesale? Is that why you're here? You want to get the product for free and reach out to other products. Some of you might want to just get the books, and that's understandable. You want to pay some bills, your car, your rent, your mortgage, things like that. I'm sure, and I don't see you, but I'm sure many of you are shaking your head, yes. You want to replace your salary, like yours or your spouse's. That's my goal. You want to become wealthy and enjoy financial freedom. Don't you guys think you truly deserve a better life? Why are we settling? Desire more. Now, right now, I just want you guys to start writing down your why. Detail it. Make it personal. Now, after you do this, I want you to tape it to your bedroom wall. That way you'll see it every morning when you wake up. Your why. You start to dream. Every day, you see it. Put it on your bathroom mirror. You see it. Your why. Without a why, you're not going to do anything. Put it on the dashboard of your car. Most of us spend 10, 20, 30 minutes, sometimes an hour, going back and forth to work. See that why. Feel it. Put it in a picture frame on your desk, on your wall. See it. Think it. Live it. Your why is so powerful. What would you attempt if you knew you would not fail? It's time to set your goals, guys. Set your goals. Goals are pretty much your dreams that you've always had. The thing is, we don't pursue our goals, and those dreams end up in failure. We get old, hitting our foreheads, saying, "I wish I could have done this. I wish I could have done that. Or if I had done this, or if I had done that." So, for all new people getting in business, there's some goal set plan that we have to do. You have to set your goals. In the first 24 hours, there's a game plan that you guys need to follow. And this is a game plan success. First off, when you're helping people get into business, you help the new person get their enrollment link. The next thing you do is you want to help the new rep make a quick list of 25 names. Right there. Don't wait. When you wait, you procrastinate. I'll do it later. I'll get to it later. Do it now. Put the sharpest people on that list. Don't put your mama in them, because mama and them don't do it. They say, "All right, baby," because they love you. Get an amen on that. Next thing is get the person's cell phone number and email. And you want to send it up line because you have some great leaders who will reach out and say, "Hey, welcome to the team. We're here in this together. I can't do it without you. You can't do it without me. We do it together." Give your new rep details of our webinars, just like Mrs. Parker does at the beginning of all of our webinars. She gives you a full list of all the things that's on our schedule, times, dates. Write it down. Give your new rep our peak interest language. Yes, the script. Hey, if you knew there was a way to take $54 one time out of pocket and have the potential to earn thousands of dollars, would you want to know more about it? So simple. Help your new rep understand the goal to enroll their new people. All right. Now, actually, let's rephrase that. Help your new rep understand the goal to enroll their first four, and that's a hint, hint, clue, clue, team members within the first week. Not the first month, the first week, guys. You're in business. Plan to talk to your new rep every day for the next 7 days. Go find another rep and get them started in the business. You don't start with just one, guys. You're building a business. Show them how to get this into their team and explode their matrix and make their money. Now, the 30-day game plan goes like this. Level 3, you want to get as many people in at level 3, $54 as possible. Some people can't afford it and will get an 18. I tell them, look, upgrade. Now, level 3 works the same way as level 1. Help four people get in the business. They get their 4, and then those 16 get their 4. You fill up your third level with 64 people, and you make $720. All right, times 4, because you get a check match. You got a check match of $2,880 plus your $720, and you made $3,600 in your first 30 days. How exciting is that? Now, not only are you doing that, but your matrix is now full through level 4. That's another $6,144. So that means you made a total of $9,744. You can do it. So you got to look at your business strength indicators, and I really take notes on this because you want to keep track of your business. You want to look at how many people you have personally enrolled. All right. We say look at your first 4, but I'm not stopping until about 30. No, actually, we're going diamond. So new goal, 200. Okay. How many are on the product level 6? That's where your money is, guys. How many team members are on the newsletter? Remember, without the newsletter and Starian, and I got to give it to Miss Kathy and Kim. She did such a powerful training last week. And you guys have to realize the power in the newsletter and Starian is where your residuals are. Because remember, your bills are residual, so you might as well make some residual income so you don't have to worry about those residual bills. How many personals on product level 6 receive level 6 commissions? Does your team have a strong presence on the training? I guarantee you this, you have your team on the training, your business will grow. Their business will grow. Are your 5th, 6th, and 7th roles, generations, growing in much higher numbers? And in closing, do you trust yourself enough to follow a simple system put in place? Are you willing to work with others? Oh, this is going slow. Are you willing to go to war in the front line and promote teamwork at all times? But teamwork makes the dream work. Are you willing to invest a few dollars in yourself? This might be for extra travel, buying some books, doing things that most people won't do, so you can have the things tomorrow that people can't have. Now, how to recruit your business? How to build your business? How do we know what to say? To answer that question, with knowledge and power, I'm going to introduce to you guys our next training leader. Her name is Brenda Motley. But before I do that, I want to thank you all for giving me the opportunity and the honor to share this with you. I know Miss Motley for a short time now, and very quickly, I can see how down to earth and so much fun she is to talk to. She's one of our leaders on the team and has positioned herself so that the money will not be an issue for her in her life anymore. Another thing is she's a very caring and helping person. So with no further ado, I am honored to introduce Ms. Brenda Motley. Brenda, I'm going to pass the mic to you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, surprise, surprise, surprise. Hey, listen, this is Harry Flynn. I'm going to step in here because of some technical glitches, and I've been given the honor and indeed the privilege and the pleasure to cover a very, very important topic here. So, if you guys would just maintain your focus on the screen, what I am going to do is cover a topic that Mrs. Motley, Brenda Motley, was going to cover. And I'm going to get into it real quick here just to keep everything flowing. Before I get into my information sharing, I got to first give credence, praises, and props to the coach, Tracy Parker, for a very, very important discussion that is so relevant to your being here in this business right now. And that is why he talked about why are you here? Well, nobody knows that better than you. We can't read minds, and we certainly cannot read one's hearts. So why are you here? What do you want out of this business? And wow, did he hit some key points in doing so. I can understand now why he's a coach and has won several mini leagues championships because he teaches, he coaches, he encourages people, he gets the best out of people. And so we are blessed and fortunate to have someone of his caliber on our team, giving us the best that he can give us. So again, I want to thank Coach Tracy Parker for covering that information so vividly. I could see the importance of why. Taking time to even meditate. Why am I here? What is it I want about this? He had me write it down, and he encouraged me to put it on the refrigerator, put it on my bathroom mirror, put it in my car where I can see my reasons why every moment of every day. I think that's a secret. Hint, hint, clue, clue. So thanks again for sharing that, Mr. Parker. And what I'm going to do is fill in here for our other team leader, Mrs. Brenda Martley. Had some technical issues, but she was going to talk about the recruiting conversation. What is that all about? Recruiting conversation. Well, if we break it down like a fraction, let's remind ourselves that we already know that recruiting is building your business, inviting or enrolling people, the right kinds of people. When you think of recruiting, many people may be talked to, but when you're recruiting, you're looking for a certain criteria of people, a certain caliber or character, a certain type of person. You're not looking for everybody. When you think about human resources at a particular company, my goodness, they post an ad, for to fill a position. And so many people show up to interview to get that position or to get that job or to get that responsibility. Call it what you may. But only the best will qualify. Only the best are going to qualify. And then the conversation piece. Well, again, we know what conversation is. It's talking to people. Talking to people. asking questions, getting a feel for what type of person is this. Do they, he or she, qualify? It can be a lot of fun. You know, there's an interchange of information. Sometimes that prospect, as it were, may have a few questions for you, just like you got questions for them. You know, so let's talk about it real quickly just on this topic. So, here is our first question that we like to ask an individual to see where the conversation goes in our recruiting process. We call this the money question because we are in financial literacy. That is the premise of our opportunity. We're offering people globally financial literacy. Okay? So here's what we always ask, and I always suggest that you do this in a hurry. The reason I say do it in a hurry psychologically is because we don't want to involve people in a sit down right away because they may not qualify, and we may be able to pick that up instantaneously. Okay, so I always say, hey, look, in a question, I say like in a hurry. Oh, listen, by the way, hey, if there was a way to take a $54 one time out of pocket and turn it into over $500,000, would you want to know about it? Yes or no? I always say yes or no. I don't want to get into anything right now, just yes or no. Would you want to know about it? I'm not saying there was a way. I'm not saying I can show you a way. I'm saying if there was a way to take a $54 one time out of pocket and turn it into over 500,000, would you want to know about it? Yes or no? Now, if somebody looks at me and says, I don't know, which is very common. What is that telling me? I'm not looking for that person. They don't even know if it were possible to take a $54 one time out of pocket and turn it into over 500,000. They don't know if they want to know about it. What would be wrong with me if I were to continue to talk to that person? Come on now. It ain't on them anymore. If I stay there and keep talking to this person, then I become the problem. I'm going to make like a tree and leave. I'm getting out of that conversation. That's just me personally. Because they don't qualify. I'm not looking for them. So here's the next point I want to challenge you to think about. If you feel the 500K number in the US, K means thousands, okay? So if you feel that money value was too high for the prospect, maybe they can't handle it, or you think that it's just too unbelievable for them. Well, bring it down to where he or she are more comfortable with the question. Perhaps 300 or 200 or 100. Something that they can answer the question, yes or no. If there were a way, look at it again. Let's put in a lower number. Think about it, depending on who you're talking to. You know, if there was a way to take a $54 one time out of pocket and turn it into over 200,000, would you want to know about it? Yes or no? Or I might even get a little fancy. And you know what? Hey, if you found out there was a way to take a $54 one time out of pocket and turn it into over several hundred thousand, you would want to know about it, wouldn't you? You see, you can have some fun with it because all you're doing is right now trying to size up, is this a person that might want to make a change? Do they have desire? Because you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Without desire, ain't nothing happening. Pardon my ebonics, but ain't nothing happening if they don't have desire. Because you can't give someone that. Okay? So, that's the deal. Now, moving forward, only a yes will do. No maybe or that depends. No dilly dallying. No ifs, ands, or buts. No game playing here. Only a yes will do. And if you get a yes, or like, well, absolutely. Well, definitely. Well, who wouldn't? Well, you better believe I would. If you see their eyes light up, their ears start to stand on end, their jaw drops, they stand at attention, their shoulders become square. Something positive. Their reaction says they want in. They lean forward to you. They take a step toward you. Maybe they were standing to the side, but now they face you directly. Some kind of body language tells you, talk to me and tell me I can do it. Tell me you're serious. Now you can move forward. Great. Have them take a look at our complete presentation. fourcornerleverage.com. Very simple. It's recorded. It's available for you 24/7. Make sure they look at that expeditiously. That means right now, without delay. Hurry up. Because remember, they said they would want to know about it. So there is no such thing as, well, I won't be able to look at it until Wednesday. Can I look at it at the end of the week? I got so much going on right now. I probably won't be able to get to it until Wednesday. Um, can I look at it on Tuesday? Now, what is that telling you? They're not who you're looking for. That's all that's telling you. There's nothing wrong with that person, okay? But that's not who you're looking for, okay? So you make that decision, okay? Sometimes I would say, well, look, it's kind of urgent. It's really important. Can you just press pause, take a quick look at it, and then I'll check back with you maybe later this evening. All I want to know is, without any kind of lengthy stuff here, you know, did you like something that you saw? That's it. We want to set some urgency, but they take a look at it. That's all you want. Very simple. Now remember, when you follow back with them, pay attention to what's on the screen here. There's a reason I put that little phrase in red. Never ever, what did you think? Now, some of you right now, excuse me, some of you right now are wondering, why, what do you mean, never, what do you think? I mean, I do want to know what they think. I need to know what they think. No, you don't. No, you don't. See, their opinion, if you ask them, what do you think? You're now giving their opinion power. Psychologically, their opinion has no power. It's too late for their opinion. Why do I say that? Because we are a global company. We're already some 500,000 plus strong without them. If their opinion meant so much, would we be global and over 500,000 reps and they don't even know about it? Their opinion is not important. Well, then now your question should be, well, then what do I say? If I don't want to know their opinion, if I don't want to know what they think, what on earth do I say? People, you want them, but you don't need them. It's what did you like best on what you saw? That's the question you want to ask them when you follow up. Hey, great. You saw it? Super. Tell me real quick, what did you like best about what you saw? Psychologically, you're asking them for a positive response. Real simple. Third graders type stuff here. I hope some of you are getting this stuff. I would like to say, look to the person on your left and look to the person on your right and say, that dude makes sense. Because if it makes sense, it's going to make some dollars and cents. So, what did you like best about what you saw? That ensures a positive answer. And now you must listen to their response because they're going to tell you what you need to hear. Somebody hear me. Listen to their response because they're going to tell you what you need to hear. I'm going to close out this conversation. You adjust your response to their indicated desire or need. And now your question is what? What do you mean? Adjust my response to their indicated desire and need. Keep watching the screen with squinty eyes and keep listening with squinty ears. I'll tell you what I mean. If you pick up that their desire or need is money, simply talk about the money possibilities with our opportunity. Very simple. If you determine that their indicated desire or need is some kind of issue with their job, Coach Parker just talked about some things that people may have issues with their jobs. They feel they're not being respected. They're not being paid what they're worth. They're working around people they don't respect, or maybe who don't respect them. They're sick and tired, maybe, of being sick and tired. They're frustrated all the time. You know, so if you determine they've got issues with their Monday through Friday, well, talk about how they can get free from their job or replace a salary. Many of you, I don't know if you caught it, but when Coach Parker was talking earlier, he even gave you a hint, hint, clue, clue. He says he's here because he wants to replace a salary. I picked that up early when he was doing his training. His reasoning is he just wants to replace a salary. So that's a hint, hint, clue, clue to me because now I know how to talk to Coach Parker if I'm trying to recruit him or if I'm trying to enroll him or if I want to invite him into my opportunity. So I'm going to adjust my conversation or adjust my response to what his need is. If the mics were open, I would say, does this make sense? So I can hear you guys in agreement. But technology won't allow that right now. Lastly, what if their issue is time? Well, simply talk about how one can get their time back with our opportunity. Talk about how this is such a great opportunity, it can save one time because we have an automated system already in place. Now, what I'm going to say to you at this point is for those of you that are in the proper posture right now and you have pad and pencil before you, here's what I want to challenge you right now to put pen to paper for. Check your Four Corners training, check with your upline, your leadership, and get the training how to recruit. And that will further discuss the details of recruiting conversation. This is a review. Okay, the leadership, we talked during the week, and it was suggested that we review this information. But if you want the details, a further discussion of how to have a recruiting conversation, I want you to check with your upline or your leadership of your organization, your team, and they can provide you, or you may even have it in your own possession already and may not know it, but how to recruit. Now, again, write that down. How to recruit. Get that. It's a recording that I did some months ago, maybe sometime last year. And that discussed the details of how to have a conversation in the recruiting endeavor. And you'll see why I'm singling out just these three issues that people's concerns will always fall. Is it money, job, or time? So let's leave it at that. You have some follow-up to do with that. How to recruit. We'll further discuss this detail. So, with that being said, I want to thank you guys for your attention on this matter. And from the deepest crevices of my own God-given heart, I hope and pray that this has made sense to you in a way that it has helped you. I hope many of you went, hmm, hmm, hmm. I think I got it. I think I got it. That's what I was hoping to get from you. I want you to get it. So, with that being said, here's what I'm going to do. All right, now. I'm going to now switch to the topic that I want to cover to kind of just close us out for the day. Before I turn it back over to our host this evening, or I should say this morning, or whatever part of the planet you reside. And what I'm going to do is kind of just talk about the time to build the business. I want to talk about time. Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. I want to see if I can't get you to shift with me very briefly. Maybe just adjust in your seat. Maybe stand up, stretch, get to a fresh page, turn to the left, turn to the right, stretch your neck. All right. What about the time that it may take to put all of this together? I'm going to challenge you right now to pay attention. Bruce Lee, some of you may know of him, some of you don't. I grew up at a time when Bruce Lee was the man. And he was a karate guru. Um, but he was noted way back as, from his trainings and teachings in that disciplined art of martial arts. It's very disciplined. Lots and lots and lots of training is required, as really with anything when you think about it. But he was noted as saying, knowing is not enough. We must apply. It reminds me of a mentor so many years ago that used to play with the idea of what if you went to school and you got every degree there was to get? You got an associate's, a bachelor of arts, you even went and got a master's degree, you know, a doctorate degree, a Juris Doctorate degree, Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education. You just went to school and you just learned everything there was to learn. There was nothing else to be learned because you just know it all. What if after you learned everything there was to learn, you just know everything and nobody ever asked you a question? Isn't that a lonely feeling? So, what good is knowledge if you're not going to use it? What good is knowing something if you're not going to use it? What good is reading the instruction manual if you know you have no intention of following the instructions? Okay, willing is not enough. You must do. So, what about the time that it takes to build a business? And I talked about this. This is a review. This is a training review. You guys know my passionate feeling about this. Time. I love time because time is equal. Time is not judgmental. Time doesn't pay or play favoritism. Okay? Time is the same for everybody. It really is. It just takes you a few moments to sit down and think about it. Everyone has 168 hours a week. If you look at that and break it down, 56 hours if you sleep 8 hours a night. I can't remember the last time I slept 8 hours a night. I don't think I could do that if I tried. But 56 hours for sleeping, 35 hours a week eating, shopping, traveling, intangibles, incidentals, etc., etc. Call it what you may. 40 hours for working if you're working a full time 8 hour a week job, 37 hours left over. I would say that's more than ample time to work on your dream, to pursue something for you if you're serious. It's up to you. People can do what they want with their time. It's all about choices. Okay? So it's all about how important is the success of your business to you. Now, only you can answer that. I'm sorry, but I can't recommend a book for you. I can't provide any help in that way. Coach Parker can't help you. Um, there's no magic trick. Dropping to your knees and spending all day in prayer is not going to do it for you, because at some point you got to rise up off your knees and act. Put some work behind it. Okay? See, it's all about your own desire and passion. It's almost like I'm almost sorry to tell you that. But in that process, I tell you there's always the good news. Even in that, there's the good news. The good news is all you need is desire and passion. That's all you need. That is absolutely all you need. And the reason I say that, to summarize this training today, is because thanks to our Creator, you already know how to handle things that are important to you. Isn't that something? You already have all that you need inside of you to give importance to something you say you want to do. Look at what you do every day to show up at work. We're not talking about doing your job. We're just talking about what do you do in the mornings? What's your routine every day just so that you can show up at your job? It's none of my business. I don't want to get personal here, okay? But you might get up and do all kinds of things in the morning. And it may take you an hour or two to get from hitting your feet on the floor to the time you show up at your job. It might be an hour or two. Traffic, whatever you got to do. You do that every day because it's important. You got to show up. And when you get there, it's not a requirement that you like your job. You got to do your job. You got to do it. Why do you do it? Why do you do it? Because it's important to you. Your admiration of the job has nothing to do with that. You do it because it's important. You eat every day. Many of us eat even though we're not even hungry. But we do it because it's important to us. We have to eat every day. As busy as we are, as little time as we've got, we take the time to stop and get something to eat. We don't apologize for it. We don't owe anybody any explanation for it. Nobody else suffers because we got to take time to eat. We got to do it. We brush our teeth. We got to take time to do that. Personal hygiene. That's important. So we do it. You don't need any inspiration, any coaching, any book to read. You take the time every day for personal hygiene. Now don't laugh at me. Please don't laugh and think I'm being ingenuine or being just funny. I'm really being serious. These are things that we do every day because they're important. And we've been doing them so long, we don't even think about them anymore. We do them subconsciously. What about the things we do in the care of our children? We do it because it's important. How often do you make an excuse to not go to church or to not take care of your spiritual obligations? You do them because they're important to you. You don't apologize for them. Nothing else suffers. This is something that's important to you. So you do it. And then leisure time. Okay, my point. What if you treated your business with the same level of importance? When we were kids, or at least when I was a kid, we used to play a game involving our imagination. We used to call it a game of what if. We used to play that game. I remember. We didn't have all the video games. I didn't have all the video games. There was no Nintendo or Sega or even Atari. Some of you don't remember Atari. But there was no PlayStation 4, or 3, or 2, or 1, Super Nintendo, or even in the old days, Super Mario Brothers. We didn't have that. When we were kids, we had to use our imagination. We used to play this game of what if. Well, what if you treated your business with the same level of importance as you do the other matters that I just touched on? Just what if? And since there are hundreds of thousands and even millions on the table, what if 5 to 10 hours a week? Would that be worth it to you? I don't know. What do you think? Only you can answer that question. I mean, with hundreds of thousands and even millions on the table, is 5 to 10 hours a week worth it to you? Maybe not. How about 20 to 25 hours a week? How about 25 to 30 hours a week? How many hours a week do you work your job? Is it for hundreds of thousands and even millions of dollars? I doubt it. But how many hours do you put per week in that endeavor? I had someone tell me once, hey, man, Harry, listen, man. Hey, listen. Hey, dude. For millions of dollars, I spend hundreds plus hours a week, full time. Oh, really? 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 Are you serious? Or are you just seriously not serious? Something to think about. Look at the details. I'm going to close this off. You're right now participating in our Saturday webinar training at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or whatever time that equates to in your neck of the woods. Sometimes we go an hour, hour and a half. Our host today, Miss Jalene Parker, just announced that we're adding a training to our weekly training every Thursday evening at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A training. Why? Because it's important. What if you peaked 10 people a day? I gave you an example earlier of how that question can be asked. What if you did that 6 days a week? That's about 50 minutes a day if you take 5 minutes per peak. I peak people in less than a minute, but talk slow. Take your time. 5 minutes per peak. 10 times a day. That's more than doable if you're serious. But if you're not serious, you may find that very difficult to do. It's up to you. It's all about the desire you have. How important is it to you? And you got to follow up 6 days a week. I say that's about 2 hours a day if you take 10 minutes per follow up. Sometimes you can follow up with a person and be done in 45 seconds if you're serious. Now, if you're not serious, well then, so be it. It's okay. And then you want to stay in communication with everybody. I send out emails. The company sends out emails and notifications in our, what we call our back office. Notifications. Make sure that you see everything. In our back office, when corporate sends us a message, you have to even, to ensure that you see it, it'll keep popping up until you sign off that you saw it. So there can't be an excuse. If you don't see it, guess what that means? You're not even checking your communication. You know what that says? You're not serious. You're seriously not serious. You're seriously not serious if you don't even check your emails. you call yourself a business person. You're an entrepreneur. I have my own global financial literacy business, and you don't even check your emails. You don't even know that you don't even know. You're seriously not serious. Well, if you're serious, you're looking at 20 to 35 minutes a day just to check your communications. Contact list management. That's the people you know. That's a never ending list of people. Many of you will meet someone you've never seen or met before within the next hour. What is up? If it's a quality individual, a professional, a true entrepreneur, are you going to do the things necessary to, get back in touch with them? Get their name, number, a card, perhaps? It's not every day, but throughout the week, just be mindful of that. How much time are you spending in managing your contact list and your team communications? You know, Coach Parker right now is a key leader in the northeast portion of the U.S. state called Connecticut, and he rallied his whole team to come to one location. I understand this morning. I think they're at an art gallery known as Passages. I think there's a crowd of folks there, and they're all together as a team, having coffee, tea, getting to know one another. He understands the importance of getting all the troops together, and they're going to make an afternoon of it, okay? And he's communicating with his team, making sure they got paper and pen and they're having fun together. What a thing that Coach Tracy Parker is doing right now. What an example he's setting in terms of leadership. My goodness. I kind of wish I was there. Oh, I wish I was there. It's going to be a lot of fun this afternoon. Because even after this training, he's going to probably review some things, you know, and I'm not going to get into all the details because I ain't supposed to know but so much because I ain't there, okay? But he's he's taken the lead in team communication. That's powerful. So look at the time it might take, just briefly, if you were to do all of these different things. Now, realistically, you may not be able to put in these exact hours every week, but how much can you do? How much time can you give to each of these activities? Now, again, if you want to review this in whole, you have this on training. This is a review today because our leadership, decided during the week that we should review these things. They suggested strongly that I put this out before you again, but you have it in greater detail in your recorded trainings. I want to encourage you, check your admin and scheduled training. Admin and scheduled training. Again, for effect and repetition. Admin and scheduled training. It's on you now to take the time to check it. And it gives you detailed training on all of these things I'm reviewing for you right now. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I want to close and pass it back to um, our host for today. Again, oh, training, training, training. Oh, training, 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 training. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Willing is not enough, for we must do. Can you get it? Can you get it? There's never been a man or a woman to ever walk the earth that has done anything well, good or bad, that was not trained to do it. Think. Think about it. Go ahead. Be still now. Think hard. There has never been a man or woman to walk this earth that has ever done anything well, good or bad, that was not trained to do it. Do you want to do this well? Do you want to be successful? You must be trained. and you must apply the things you are learning. You must apply the things you are learning. And so, with that being said, this has been Mary Ann's baby boy, Harry Flynn, saying it's been a plum pleasing pleasure and an outright privilege and an honor to have been able to speak with you today. And I'm going to turn it back over to our host for today, the phenomenal, the awesome, most excited, uniquely excited, Mrs. Jeline Parker. And she's going to summarize what happened over the last hour, and she's going to close it out as only Jeline can. So, with that being said, thank you for your time. Miss Parker, you have it. Please close us out. Thank you much.
All right. That was awesome. 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 Wow. All right. Those of you who are listening, I don't know. If that didn't excite you, I don't know what will. Seriously, that was our last training for the month. The month of January, done. We're looking forward to a new month of growth, a new month to get excited, a new month to grow your business. Thank you so much, Coach Parker, Mr. Flynn. Once again, what an awesome training that was. Get motivated, you guys. Get motivated. This is it. Grow your business. This is it. If 1 month got by and you didn't even get one person, another month is coming. You have another opportunity. It is time. We have to share this with people. They don't know, but we do. So it's our job to tell them. All right, let's go over some key points. Coach Parker came on and he told us, think about this question. What's your why? Why did you join Four Corners? Good, you're thinking about it. That's what I want you to do. Was it because of financial literacy? Was it because you want to pay some bills that, living paycheck to paycheck is not doing it? You need something extra. This is it. Was it replacing income? Sometimes it's just hiring, getting up, working for somebody else. Time for you to work for you, don't you think? What's your why? There's so many reasons. Why did you do it? Write it down, post it, look at it. Then he went into your goals. You got to have a game plan. You enroll somebody right away. Give them their enrollment link. Let them know. Write down their 25 names. Who are you going to contact? Get their cell phone number. Get their email. Give them details to our website. Most importantly, get them that P question. All right. The new rep, make sure you help them get their first 4. How do you do that? You got to keep in contact with them for the first 7 days. Make sure you know, I'm there for you. We're not going to leave them hanging. We're helping everybody. There's a 30-day game plan. So remember, a new month is coming up. That's another, February, 29 days. There's another 30 days coming up, okay? Look at your business strength indicators. Make sure your settings are on properly. 6, 3, on. So go to your back office, check that out. Your team members, please make sure you know your team members are the ones who are going to rally you together. I got my team here. They're here. You here, team? There you go. Team members, that's what it's all about, because teamwork makes the dream work. Thank you, Coach Parker. Then Mr. Flynn came on, and he talks about recruiting conversation. Once again, that P question. Why? That's where the money is. If you knew a way. If they say, no, I'm not interested, move on. Don't get stuck with them. Move on. We're trying to qualify who's ready for this and who's not. Don't get too stuck on someone who's just not ready. It's okay. When you get a yes, please make sure you send them to the fourcornerlovers.com. Make sure they see it right away. When are you going to watch that today? Let me set a time. Oh, you can't watch it today? Guess what? They just disqualified themselves. If they're interested, they're going to watch it. I watched it right away. No problem. I signed up right away. I didn't have to think about it. Qualify. Ask them, what did you like best? Not, what did you think? Wow, Mr. Flynn, you're right. We don't want their opinion. Don't give their opinion power, because we want a positive answer. We got to keep this positive. Tell them what they need to hear according to what they liked best. Adjust your response. We got to be flexible. We're trying to reach everybody. Then he went on to the indicators for the time. When's a good time to work our business? Time. He broke it down. And with all that time that we have, 37 hours were left. What are you going to do with those 37 hours? Watch TV, gossip on the phone, sit around and complain? Time to work your business. All right, time. It's all about time. Your desire and passion is enough. Hey, you heard it from our leader. It is enough. That's all you need. You have enough desire. You have enough passion. Make that dream a reality. Wake up. No longer sleeping and dreaming. Wake up and make it happen. It's up to you. And the big question of the day for Mr. Flynn, what if you treated your business with the same level of importance that you treat other things that are important to you? We show up to work, we do our job, we eat, we take care of our personal hygiene needs, we take care of our family. I attend church. We make sure we have enough leisure time to take care of the things that we need to. Coach Parker, involved in the sports. He makes sure he goes out and takes care of what he needs to take care of. How many hours will you devote to your business? Wow. Power packed. Powerful. It's up to you. It's really up to you. I'm going to end with a quick joke that I came across recently. You're going to love this. It says Phil was working one day when he came across a bottle. He popped it open, and out came a genie. Genie says, I got to warn you, I'm not that powerful, but I'll try my best. Well, said Phil, I'm trying desperately to start a new business, and I have a very important meeting tonight with a potential investor. I'll tell you what, said the genie, and it's the best I can do. I'll give you a one-time good luck charm. To start it off, say 1, 2, 3. When you're done, say 1, 2, 3, 4. And with that, the genie was gone and a puff of smoke. Phil couldn't believe his good luck. As he nervously tied his tie in front of the mirror, he kept on repeating over in his head, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Phil nervously knocked on the investor's office. Come in, said the man in a deep, imposing voice. Okay, here it goes, thought Phil to himself as he sat down across the man. But before he started, he muttered to himself, 1, 2, 3. Suddenly, he knew everything would be okay. He opened up his mouth to start speaking, but before he could say anything, the man behind the desk pleasantly asked, what did you say 1, 2, 3 for? And as many of you already know, that was the end of Phil's luck. The purpose of this joke is to simply tell you we are not relying on luck, but a proven system. Luck is for those who enter sweepstakes or play the lottery. We have building tools that we have been equipped with. Commit yourself to using them, and you will succeed. All right, you guys. That's
what
it.
Did you say 1, 2, 3, 4? I love it.
Yes. Yes. Keep that in mind. It's not about luck with our business. Oh, no. Not this one. It's not one of those. Thank you to everyone who made the call today. Please make sure you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. Because we'll see you next week. New month.
Right.
Same time, same place, same wonderful channel at join.me. All right.